Good morning, guys. Another big drop there. A lot of stuff came up on my scanner this morning, so I'm trying to go through this really quickly and see what's going on. ENG. A lot of earnings today so far from what I've seen. A lot of earnings. DGSE. DG. Unprecedented profits. That's interesting. That's an old press release. I was thinking DGSE was a shipper, but it's got some action this morning. Nails 10-year high third quarter profit. So that's pretty good. Let's keep that on watch. Up on surprise earnings. Okay. Keep it on watch. Good earnings is always good. LPCN was the dead cat bounce from yesterday. Okay. But I don't know. I'm gonna take it off. There's so much other stuff going on. Nothing there. BNGO. TRNX was the decent runner from yesterday. Went from 184 to 278. Keep it on watch just in case. Let's see, brew. Excuse me, let's see. Budweiser maker to buy Kona Brewing. Okay, so Budweiser bought them, and the price target's raised to $16.50, and this stock is almost at $16.50. So even though that's a really good press release, you would have basically had to get in as soon as this press release came out, and before this massive $7 run. But like I said, the price target's like $16.50, so I don't think it's going to do much more. So take it off. Let's see, we got what is this? More earnings? A lot of earnings today. I don't like the chart on that. ORMP. Successful phase 2B study. Primary endpoints. So that's not bad. And why did we drop off? This is a big sell-off for... That doesn't make any sense. What is that about? Successful phase 2, and we have a huge drop-off like this. Like, it had a bit of a gap up, but I don't get that at all. I'm going to keep that on watch because that's just weird. Dare positive findings. So that's not bad. Okay. OCGN, nothing there. Jagex. Investor call. It's not a big deal there. NTWK. Looks like bad earnings. ATOS, nothing there. RKDA. Approval of HB4 drought and herbicide tolerant soybeans in Paraguay. Okay. So they apparently have something to do with soybeans. They received some type of approval. That's always good. Very low float stock, and RKDA is also a known runner. Let's see where we at right now. 455. So the only problem with this stock is it's got all the EMAs above it. 468, $5, 526. This is, man, this would have to break a lot of resistance to really do anything. So I'm not feeling that, even though it's a good press release. NVCN 200th patient milestone. It's not that big. It's not that big a deal. In SPR, more earnings. I see a lot of loss and stuff in there. Let's see. But the stock hasn't done anything. Weird. Very low float. Very low float on NSPR. Sorry guys if I'm coughing a lot. Got really cold yesterday and I'm feeling a bit under the weather. So I'm gonna take NSPR off. I still leaves a 6 on this watch list. And go look around for anything else. Brew has the most volume. TRNX, OSTK, I think I looked at that. Yeah. There. That's the next volume. JAGX. Okay, so we have a lot popping up. Let's see, we got about 7 minutes. This is pretty much what my scan looked this morning. This is a lot of stocks for a scan this early in the day to pop up. Just trying to see if there's anything I didn't see. I don't think I looked at Intech. PDN, I don't know if I looked at that or not. Oh, Top's popping up. I've saw a few people starting to talk about shippers in some of the Facebook groups. So it may be that time. See, APOP, big drop down for no real reason. APDN. See, successful DNA tagging of leather. Okay. What is it? What is that? I mean, successful is good, but I don't understand. I'd have to read into that to figure out why that's important, why that's significant to the stock, because this stock has moved up from $4.50 all the way up to $6 in pre-market because of some DNA tagging. I don't know. That's weird. And nothing on Tops. Tops had a drop down back here. So let's leave Tops on watch because it is a shipper. And it looks like it was testing a dollar support yesterday. And if nothing else goes on, we could get this pumped and have a nice pop on this. Let's read this stupid thing about the DNA tagging. See what this relevance is. Okay. They're the leader in large scale. Let's see. Not sure how to pronounce that. Polymerase chain reaction. Base DNA manufacturing. So they tracked the DNA of a piece of leather back to the animal that it was from. And for some reason, this is good for DNA. I'm not sure. Hey, what's going on, Jerry? I'm not sure why that's a good thing. Apparently, it's a good thing. Other people thought it was a good thing. They bought this stock and pushed it up, but the thing I don't understand is why that's so significant. I'd have to do some research on that company to find out all that, and that's too much for a day trade. So we'll just keep it on watch and see what it does. I mean, it got volume there for a while for this, so if it's something good, then we could get a play on it. But I don't really know what's going on with that. And I believe that's the only stock out of any of these. Oh yeah, DGSE. This is a really good press release. Most of the results you see for earnings is just like basic numbers. There it says they nailed their 10-year high third quarter profit, whatever. So, but the big thing is it's going to have resistance around 150, but it is above 150. We're way up on this chart as well, but there's no other resistance either. So that's interesting. I usually don't like to play stocks in the corner of a chart, but this is such a good press release. Let's see. Gross income more than doubled. Total revenue increased. Net profit over $1 million, so they did really good. So yeah, this is a really good earnings report. So, I mean, there's nothing to hold this back, really. So that's interesting. I just don't like that it's up in the top corner of the chart. Like, I don't usually like charts that look like this. I prefer charts that look like this, where they're in the bottom, so, you know, they got a lot more room to run. Let's see, LTS. What's going on with LTS? Big gap up on something. Pfizer Group to acquire. So let's take a look at this press release. LTS has agreed to be acquired. 1.3 billion. 350 per share. Where are we at? We're at 350. So this stock's not going to do anything else. That's the important thing with press releases like that. When a company's getting acquired, whatever that company is being acquired for, which LTS is being acquired for $3.50 a share, that's as high as the stock's going to go. Nobody else is going to buy it any higher than that, because if they're only willing to pay $3.50 a share, why would anybody else be willing to pay $3.50 a share? So you gotta look at that. Like, this did have a nice run up, but it's not going to do anything else. So I mean, it's good looking. Good looking play with the run up, but like I said, it's not going to do anything else. See, Brew, just like Brew, same thing. They're getting acquired by Budweiser, and I would imagine the price is around the 1650 area, because it's not done anything since then. So that's what you got to watch. Let's see, APDN drop down. But there's a lot going on. Market's open now, so we've got to be patient and wait for the pattern and wait to see where all the volume is going to go, because we have a lot going on. See, DGSC still bullish. above this VWAP. But yeah, like I said, we want to be patient. I'm going to be patient and wait this out, see what we get. Right now, I'm kind of leaning towards DGSE. Let's see what else we got going on. Oof, this is an ugly chart pattern. What was this press release? Conference call. Well, power fully. So what's JAGX doing? JAGX, nice run up to $1. And let's see. It's going to have a $1.17 resistance, and then of course a dollar resistance. It looks like his stock has not been over $1 in a while either. Probably they'll back hit. Well, I don't know. It's been right at $1. What's going on, One Life? Good morning. But JAGX has no real reason to run either. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting day because there's a lot of volume in the market, but there's not anything that's standing out more than another. A lot of good press releases. DGS has no volume right now. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, no volume. That's why we gotta be patient. We gotta wait it out and see where everybody's gonna go. See what's gonna be the runner today. I try to find it. So right now there's just a lot going on. A lot going on. Oh, I'm in my 5-minute chart. I was looking at things last night. There we go. Now I'm back to the 1 minute. There we go. That might help to look for patterns. Yeah, DGSE is just going sideways right now, which is not a bad thing, and there's not a lot of volume on it. And it might start cracking here. Okay. APTN climbing slowly. Oh, this is the stupid leather one. Interesting. And it's got room to go to 932. It's a very, very low float stock too, though. My phone's going off. Let's see. So this is interesting right now. What is going to go on here? There's just a lot going on this morning. See, AMRN. Nice little red to green U-shaped move there. Oops. APDN still running. Still running. DGSE still going sideways. Let's see something on DGSE. This 150 area is holding up. That's some support. As of now, so is the VWAP if this candle can turn green, but still we're not getting much volume or much of a move on this. What's going on, real honest? Let's see. TOPS. Old tops. Yeah, guys, I'm a little baffled right now because there's so much going on. Just trying to figure out where the best play is. APDN, as weird as its press release is kind of what I'm thinking right now. I can only buy 100 shares of this, but the stock is moving pretty crazily. So it could be worth it. This went from 550 all the way up to 750 just about in 5 minutes already today. So, I'm not sure. But we want to wait for a pattern. Jagex being traded by institutions. I don't know how you could tell that it would be being traded by institutions really on Thinkorswim, unless you mean all this stuff on the level 2 maybe. And it'll be ACST, okay. Jagex, if it breaks $1, it's got some potential. It just doesn't have any real reason to run though. But it could get pumped. It does have a whole lot of room if it breaks that 50-day moving average though. Let's check out ACST. ACST moving, but we have no press release on this. No real reason for it to run. Let's see, it's going to have a lot of resistance at this 225 area. So, we don't have a reason. We have some strong resistance. You'd have to get the break at 225. I mean, it did have a nice little pop up, but we are looking for the big plays, guys. We're looking for the we're looking for the big money bag today, if we can get it. APDN. Kind of fighting with this VWAP area, but we're not really getting a pattern on it. DGSE still nothing. RKDA. So much resistance above this. Does have a good press release for soybeans, but so much resistance above it. APDN broke the VWAP. I mean, yeah, it's not got a strong break of the VWAP yet, unless you mean it's cracking the VWAP. APDN has a lot of volume right now, that's for sure, and it's a very low float stock. So it can go on a crazy move. We have a little bit of a U shape right here. It's a very small one, but like I said, yeah, that's a good little break. I could only get 100 shares though. That's the thing that bothers me. This is starting to look, if volume starts coming in here, this is starting to look kind of good. Spread's a little crazy. That's because the float's so low. See, that's what I'm worried about. It's kind of up and down right now. The volume's dying off a little bit. So let's let that do its thing for a minute. We'll come back to it. Up DGSE. Pop out of nowhere. A small pop, a 5-cent pop, but volume starting to come into this play here. A lot of selling at 160. The spread's crazy on what? APDN? Yeah, this is because it's because its float is like 1 million. So like if one chat room buys APDN, it's gonna rip. Like if 1,000 traders buy 100 shares. Wait, no, if 1,000 traders buy 1,000 shares, I think 1,000 times 1,000 is 1,000,000. So that's all you need to move this stock is one chat room. So that's the thing with this. It's got such a low float. If people start buying this stock, it's going to start running. And that's why you've got the crazy spread. And that's why I'm starting to lean towards it a little bit. I just don't want to get in and start cracking. Because right now we're just going sideways. We're starting to build a little bit of higher lows on it, but it's very sketchy right now. Because if you just try to get in right now, and you got in at 675 and it doesn't stay above the VWAP and it's all the way back down to 650, it's 25 cents. Now, for me on a small account on 100 shares, it's only $25, but still, I don't want to take a loss in case this thing turns around, because if it does turn around, I mean, it could drop all the way back down to 550 and I could take $100-something loss. So there's a lot of risk. But it looks like it might get moving here. We do have a nice little bit of a U shape. Man. Man. Nothing else is really going on either. No. I think this is about to run. I'm not going to get in it. I want to get in it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be safe because it's just so high up. Let's make a chat so we can move the price up. The volume bar is coming in strong. This is about to rip. Yep, there it goes. It's all the way back down too. All the way back down to the VWAP. One big quick rip. But this thing can still go. That doesn't mean it's over yet. That does not mean it's over yet. But I wanted to be safe. It is crazy. That's what I'm saying. I'm on this small account and I want to keep consistent. And I think that I feel like this is going to go, but it's just too risky right now for me. It is a nice little U shape though. But if it really starts ripping, as you just saw in the span of 30 seconds, it went from $7 to $7.71. So if it really starts moving, it's going to move. It's going to rip dollars. I was debating too, getting back in at that 675 area. It's such a dangerous. Thing is, right now, nothing else is really going on. So all the volume, I'd say a lot of eyes are on this stock right now. 750 is still going to be pretty tough. You need to see the bids above 750. Man. I feel like we could see this rip pretty hard. I'm debating getting in this because we are building higher lows some more, and we're starting to make a little U, maybe a little bit of a flag. It's trying. It's tempting. SNCR has a kind of a U. Yeah, it needs to come around a little bit more, but yeah. The only problem with SNCR is, see, $5. It's right between these two EMAs. So it's got to break 585, and then it would have to break $6, and then there's just a lot of resistance ahead on this play. I mean, it could do all that, but it's just a lot of resistance. I would want to see this come back around a little bit more for that U shape. I really do think ADPN is about to break. I think it's about to take off. I think we're going to see this start going crazy here in a second. Because it's still building up. Like, it had this initial little pop, and then everybody got out real quick. Whoever was in it probably back here. And then you're starting to have this build up. So I think it's going to go here. Let's see if the volume bar is starting to come in, starting to creep up, and this is about to go. We'll see if $8 holds it up or not, or if it blows right through $8. To me, it looks like it's about to blow right through $8, and there it is, blew right through $8. I knew it. I knew this was about to go. This is what we want to see. We want to see stocks getting hot again. This is getting halted right now. This is going all the way to $9, guys. Let's see. Yep, there's the halt. Guys, I knew it. I knew I should have got in this play, but that's okay. That's all right. This is a perfect U shape. And then on this U shape, we kept building up and kind of made a little handle here. So this was the play. This is going to gap up out of this halt, and this is probably going to go right up to this 50-day moving average at 936. I mean, that's a bit of a stretch, but I think it's going to keep running. So we'll see what happens. But this is a perfect, nice little U-shaped pattern. A little bit of a handle on there. But yeah, getting at the break of the VWAP on this, you're making money. Whoa, let's see. My level 2 is going nuts. I know it's halted, but the bids right now are showing 582. If this gaps down, then this stock will be over. But I would be surprised to see it gap down. Well, that's good. That's what we want to see. We want to see predictability in the market. I predicted this run right here. Starting right here with this big green candle as it was breaking the VWAP. I said this is probably going to start moving. So that's what we want. We want that predictability. That's a good thing to see. And that's why I want to see this out of the halt to see if it keeps moving up. This will get traders excited. And if we don't make a trade today, we'll nail it tomorrow. But that's good to see. It's definitely what we want to see. Let's see here. This is testing that $5 support quite a bit. Looks like it's hit 4 times. So if $5 holds up, this could get the U-shape back around. MRN is a big one. See JagX doing anything? JagX had a quick drop below the VWAP. A little break right there. Could have got 3 cents a share on that. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything else going on. And until now, the bid's up to 1054 on my level 2. Doesn't really mean anything, but it's just funny to see it go crazy like that on the level 2 for no reason. Oh, we got a gap back here. That's a ways away, but there's a gap back there. Interesting. Like I said, it would only take one chat room, a whole chat room buying this stock to push it up, which would in turn make other chat rooms start jumping in, and then all the traders who are not in chat rooms start buying this. Like, this has the makings for a supernova. I don't know. I would wait till after the halt to see what it does. Give it a few seconds, maybe a minute, to see what it does before you just jump in it, because if, like I said, if a lot of the initial run was right here, this is where you want to be in at this $6-7 area, $7 break area above the VWAP, or even like when it bounced off the VWAP, pretty much this candle here would have been a good area. So anywhere in here was a good area. Right now, if you try to get in this, you're chasing. I would say 750 would be maybe a place where you could look for an entry if it come back down to 750. But 850, I mean, it's not even to 850 yet. When it gets, so like 850 could be resistance. We'll see what it does when it comes out of this halt. I'm not trying to hype it up and pump it up. I know I got a little excited for this, but I got excited because I know if we start seeing moves like this and this thing keeps ripping, that the market's going to get hot really quick. So that's a small gap up, not quite as big as I thought. Spread is insane on this. Right up to, woo, man. This stock is moving all over the place out of this halt, and that's what I was concerned about. And all the way back down to $8. And all the way back up to $8.30. It's all over the place. Now, $8 could be some support, but just keep in mind this VWAP is all the way back down at 725. And we are moving up again. Maybe. Man, it is all over the place. We're almost up to that. See, $9 is going to be pretty strong resistance too. I'm just looking around, letting this see what this is going to do. And if this doesn't have a pullback here soon, this is going to go on another run, probably up to that 930 area. Because this is a lot of green coming in. But there should be a pullback. Yeah, this ought to be a pullback maybe to the VWAP. Yeah, I was going to say, if this there has to be a pullback here soon, because this went pretty much straight up. Volume bar starting to come in and starting to. See, I think it needs a little bit more of a pullback, but I could be wrong. It looks like it bounced off 8 right there, the bottom of that candle. Let's see, we might get the full pullback here. Yeah. Well, it's still kind of 8's kind of holding here. a lot of volume in on this play, so just looking to see. I'm probably not going to touch this because back here, like I said, in this area where I was saying it was going to make this nice move, that was the area to really get in for my strategy, the break of the VWAP. So at this point, it could go either way, and I don't know. I don't want to take a risk. I mean, we're already up 93% on this. So yeah, there's the pullback. Okay. So this, well, maybe not. $8 is holding up as some support, so it's twice it's hit $8 and bounced off of it. Actually, 3 times it's hit $8 and bounced off of it. We might start getting a U shape again. If $8 keeps holding up, this might get another U shape right here. Let's see if we're missing anything else. I don't think there's anything else really going on. I think that's the play. Okay. So JAGX is building the higher lows. If this breaks $1, we could get a play on this. I want to watch this to see if it gets up to $1. Got in at 8 and scalped. Nice. See, I can't scalp on a small account. I mean, I could get some of it, but like I can only get 100 shares. Actually, at this point, I can't even get 100 shares. I think my buying power is 813. Yeah, so I would have had to get in back here for 100 shares for this big move. And we are getting another little U shape on this. So now, if this breaks the 50-day moving average at 930, because it is starting to hit that $9 area, it's starting to tap at it. If this hits that if it breaks this, $10 is going to be very strong resistance. But if it breaks $10, we're talking parabolic. This thing's got room all the way up to $20. So that would be nice to see. That would really get traders excited. But not bad. It's what I like to see. Now I want to see if it's going to break $9 here, because we do have a little U shape up to the $9 mark. And it's testing $9. See how we'll see what the asks are on $9. Well, it's not got up to it quite yet. Volume bar is starting to come back in here. Let's see. And there's not a lot at $9. Yeah, this is going right through $9. Yeah. $9 was nothing. And it's starting to pull back below $9 though. Yeah. But there was not a lot of selling at $9 at all. And that's why it blew right through there. Now there's a little bit more. Now there's a lot at $9. So before they weren't selling at $9, but now they are. So yeah, that's $9 is going to be good resistance. Getting a little bit of a bounce off of this VWAP. or $8 again. Actually, the VWAP's almost up to $8. So I don't know. The stock is all over the place. I want to look and see if we can find anything else. JAGX still not doing anything. DGSE not doing anything. And I don't know if we're going to be able to. Yeah, it's very volatile. You're doing the right thing by scalping it. Because it's hard to say which way it's going to go right now. Like this U shape, if it could have had a strong break of $9, this would have been pretty predictable, but it didn't. It just popped above $9 really quick and then pulled back really quick. And that's this big crazy candle here. I mean, it hit $9.24 and was all the way down to $8 in a minute. So if anybody bought in at $9.24 expecting that $9 break, they got destroyed right here. Like I said, the best entry was back here in this area, where I was saying I was thinking about going, but I'm not going to. Like anywhere up in here, you're pretty high up and it's pretty dangerous. Back here is a lot safer. But even then, the spread was still crazy, so kind of scared me out of it. And I don't know if we're going to get anything else. It seems to have all the volume right now because I'm not seeing anything else doing anything. ACST 223. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Let's see. LEAT has a very low float, but it's doing absolutely nothing. Very ugly chart. Let's see, what's Tops doing? Nothing. What's Dare doing? Okay. Okay here. Now we might have something here. There's not a lot of volume on Dare quite yet. But Dare does have positive findings. And we do have a little bit of a, it's kind of a U shape, but it's kind of ugly. There's not a lot of volume. Let's see, the 200-day moving average is right there too. So if this breaks 92 cents, we could see a run to $1, and then if it breaks $1, which $1 is going to be tough. Let's see. But it's not going to run too crazy. Maybe $1, maybe to $1.10, $1.15. There's a very, there's not a lot of volume on this play though, so I really don't like that. I don't know, guys. I feel like until, let's see what's JAGX doing. Until all the volume leaves off of APDN. So we do have a bit of a trend line on this. I feel like until the volume leaves APDN that nothing else is going to go on because, you know, this is a 100% runner so far. We're at 92% now, but it was up over 100%. But I'm just not seeing anything else forming any good patterns. TRNX, what are you doing? You getting hot again? This is a crazy this is crazy looking. I mean, we do have a potential bull flag right here on TRNX. And should I go here? So you got 300 shares. And it's breaking this bull flag. But it's way off the VWAP. Man, we actually missed the play on this. Because we got the U shape here. That'd have been 18 cents right there. And then this potential bull flag. But I don't know. We are above the day high. CTRNX. So it could definitely go to 276, but it does have room all the way up to $28 as well. I like this little kind of bull flag, kind of U-shaped thing going on here. TRNX. I thought I had that on my watch list. I do have it on my watch list. Why did I not look at it? So yeah, this would have been a good play too. Right here at this break of the VWAP, nice little U shape into it. Kind of a W, but this U shape didn't break. You didn't have any candle above the VWAP, so you'd have to wait till this candle popped above it. I think this is going to keep moving too, though, because it's still building up, building the higher lows here. And actually, you could still say this is... Yeah, and this is still moving up here. I think break at 225. Well, actually, break at 220. And there it goes, yeah. There's a break at 220. There's going to be some selling at 225. Well, guys, we've got us a hot market. We have us a hot market because APDN still moving up, 100% runner. TRNX, I know it says it's only 5%, but the pattern worked here as well. And 2 to 223 is not bad, 20 cents. 25 cents of profit. We've got some predictability. We've got some money to be made. This is what I wanted to see today. Because yesterday was a holiday, so I knew things were going to be a little bit off. See if APDN is going to break the $9 mark here. I don't think I'm going to make a trade today because I feel like I've missed APDN and I feel like I missed TRNX. I feel like I missed both of them. And unless something else just looks great, then I'm probably not going to make a trade. But I will be gung-ho and ready to go tomorrow. I was kind of being a little over-patient and playing it safe today just to see if we were going to get this hot market. And I think we're going to get it. I think traders are going to be excited now. I think the rest of November is going to be hot. 100% runner on APDN. TRNX made a nice move. Brews up 121%. And APDNs could still keep going and still going up this trend line. I just want to see if it's going to break $9 and really take off. In a 225 area held up as resistance on TRNX, but still. Make sure I'm not missing anything else in case there's another potential play. And DARE still slowly coming up to that VWAP, right at it, but just no volume on it. If DARE could get volume though, it could make a move. Oh, TRNX right back up that 225 area. 225 breaks, this is going to have some room to probably go to 250. APDN is riding the 9 EMA. Yeah, it looks like our trend line broke right here. It looks like APDN is starting to form a channel. Like at $8. And that resistance right here at $9. Looks like it's starting to form a channel in on this play. So if you don't know what a channel is, it's just basically two parallel lines, and one's at $8 on this one and one's at $9. So you got $8 support, $9 resistance, and the stock is just bouncing in between there. So you could look for this is a whole different trading strategy. This is not my trading strategy, but yeah, I've seen this to work several times. You could look for a break of $9 when it breaks this top of this channel. You could wait for a bounce to $8, like right now it's sitting down at $8. Look for a bounce play and then sell back at $9 when it gets back up there. If you are shorter, you could wait for this channel to crack, which of course the VWAP would crack as well, but you could short this at the crack of both of these. So you can play channels several different ways. And there's some information on Investopedia and stuff like that about channels, but it's pretty simple, really. I mean, you have a line of support, line of resistance, and the stock's just bouncing in between. See, TRNX still didn't pop. But yeah, I mean, I could put in the 9 EMA, and I'm sure it probably is riding it too, but I don't really, that's just not my thing. I just don't like the EMAs on my chart, my minute chart. But I could see it probably is riding it. It's riding the VWAP kind of too. Let's see what else we've got going on. Okay. DGSE still has no volume. RKDA, there, no volume. A lot of plays with no volume. CNCE, this guy broke the 50-day, and this guy's about to break $8. It has nothing holding it back until 950. So this stock has room to run the 950 here. CLVS, take a look at that. See, what was this? CNCE? Okay. CLVS. See if it's making its way towards the VWAP. Am I looking at the right play? Yeah, CLVS. It's down at the VWAP. Had a potential little U shape there. So yeah, I mean, you could probably get a bounce off of this VWAP here. There's not a lot of volume on it right now, though. See CNCE doing anything else? No, just a quick pop. APDN. And see there, you could have got the bounce there off that channel. Nice little run up. Very, very easy 70 cents right here with this channel play. And it's coming back up to $9 again. I would say, let's see, we've got one. Is that a touch? Kind of a touch. I don't think this is going to break $9 here. I think this channel is going to go sideways for a little longer. I'll have to come back down, and then I think one more touch of $9, and this could break $9. Good predictability today, though. Let's see, is top starting to get a little action? No, 97 cents. Nothing there yet. See DGSE. DGSE. No volume, but it's came back up to the VWAP. This is not really a U shape though. This is a V. A very deep V. I mean, this does have a very good press release, so volume must have come into this. It could get moving, and we don't have anything above us. Like 160 is gonna be the your only resistance besides natural resistance. No trades yet. I have not made any trades yet. Like I said, I was being very safe today, waiting to see if we were going to be in a hot market or not. I'm looking for something, but it's getting kind of late, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything today or not. But it's not a big deal because I am on a cash account, so you know I can always just wait till tomorrow. Because if I trade today, I can't trade tomorrow, so. Takes a lot of patience to grow a small account, because especially with no margin, because in the beginning you've got little wins to slowly build it up, and then you have the PDT rule that you have to deal with, so it's very slow. So let's see, APDN, wow, yeah, I was wrong, it did break right there. All the way up to $10. I told you guys, if it broke 930, it was going all the way to $10. Shoo! What a run on this play. Now, like I said, if it breaks $10, if this breaks $10, this will be crazy, because this should go nuts if it breaks $10. And it looks like it's breaking here. Yeah, and this is going to it's getting halted. It's over. The stock has went nuts. Yeah. It's about to get halted. Huge buyers coming in. Massive amounts of buyers. 11.13 up on the bid. There it goes. This predictability is what we like to see. I have called this play step for step the whole entire time. and we are getting a massive run. Well, okay, I'll take that back. I was wrong right here. I said I thought it would take one more touch before it had this massive break, but can't be 100% perfect. But I'm not bragging. What I'm saying is we have predictability back in the market for big runs like this. This is where you make big money at, is on stocks that run like this. Because you get back in, or you get in back here, at the break of this VWAP, you're in at $7. It runs up. You've got a channel. It's still staying above the VWAP. You can keep holding this. In a hot market, you can keep holding above the VWAP. And at this point, you'd be up $4 in a halt, which is going to gap up out of that halt. I'm not trading it because I'm on a small account. I can't afford it. I only have $113. I'm sorry, I only have $813. The only place I could have traded this at was back here, and I hesitated because I wanted to wait and see if our market conditions were going to be this hot. Yesterday was a holiday, so it didn't give quite a clear indication of the market was going to be hot. I thought it was because TRNX went on a little run yesterday, and LPCN has a nice dead cat bounce. But still, there's been so much going on this past 2 weeks with SureTrader shutdowns and Fed meetings and all that stuff. I wanted a clear-cut sign that the market was going to be hot, like we were going to have really good market conditions. So that's why I hesitated back here. But, this is beautiful. This is what we want to see. I couldn't, maybe I could have got in right here at 8 for this bounce. But, I wasn't, I'm not 100% sure that this is going to run. I said if this breaks $9, it's going to go to 930, the 50-day EMA right there. And I said if it breaks that, it's going to run to $10. And then I said if it breaks $10, it's going to, all I'm doing is predicting the support and resistance, what could happen if enough volume comes in. And this play has it. It's a hot market, so. And this is what happens when you have that low float of a stock. It doesn't take much to move this. That's what I said back here. I said it'd take one chat room to move this stock, and it's going to go crazy. But yeah, I can't. At this point, I definitely can't trade the stock. But I'm fighting. My main reason not getting in here is, like I said, I just wanted to see market conditions today. And this is a lot higher price stock. Even only buying 100 shares, if the market conditions are not hot, this stock might run 20 cents and I might make $20. Or it could crash and I could lose a lot. So without market conditions being confirmed, I didn't want to risk it. I'm fine with sitting out and watching this run and waiting till tomorrow, because with this run right here, traders are going to get excited. Tomorrow's going to be hot. We'll be able to nail stocks tomorrow. We'll know this predictability is here. And let's see. I think it's about to come out of this halt. Let's see if it gaps up, how high it gaps up. What do you guys think? I'm going to say it's going to gap up to about 1035. Anybody else want to take a guess of what it's going to gap up to out of this halt? Let's see, is there anything else going on? Yeah, I'm still not seeing much else go on. Ooh, and showing my level 2's bid all the way down to 728, but it doesn't mean anything. Let's see. So, well, that came out so fast. Looks like it had a quick move up to 1050. Golly, What a jump. This thing's gonna get halted again if it keeps going like this. We're gonna get a halt. That was a fast move. Jerry, you're in it? Well, congratulations, Jerry. You just hit the jackpot, baby. You better take your wife out to dinner for something after this one. I don't know where you're in at, but anywhere you're in at below these areas, man, you're good to go, buddy. This stock is hotcakes. And if this does not have a pullback, we're getting halted again, and this is going to be over $12. Like I want you guys to realize this. This is a 1 minute candle. This is the power of these low float stocks. Like in 1 minute, this went from $10 almost to $12, a $2 run in a minute. Then there's the pullback. Like I said, if it didn't get a pullback, then it would keep going. But it had you got to have a pullback somewhere. 5 shares. Oh, okay. Well, that's not. I don't know how much you're up on 5 shares, Jerry, but I don't know where you got in at either. What price did you get in at, Jerry? Right before the halt, you're a renegade. Why? You're a renegade. Halts are dangerous to get in right before. I mean, it's not. Most of the time they do gap up, but sometimes they don't. Yeah, what goes up must come down. Exactly. Yeah, this was the play today, guys. Nothing else is going to do anything as long as let's see. What's DGSC? Oh, look at there. I took my eyes off of DGSC for 5 minutes, and it popped. Got a little 10-cent run. You dirty girl, DGSC. Well, this is good, guys. This is. Well, yeah, I mean, all the volume is on APDN. So it is all eyes on this play. It's been all eyes on this play since I'd say this initial run here. But yeah, it's a hot market. We're back in a hot market, guys. So this is good to see. This is what we want to see. DJC got a little bit of volume and then it just died off again, probably because ADPN. TRNX didn't really do anything. But yeah, hot market. Happy about this. You don't have the balls to take up a big size. You just gotta master, one strategy and stick to it. Like this play was predictable. It was very predictable. Like we were watching this back here. Like even before the U shape formed, I mean, we were watching this since market open. Like I even read the stupid press release in pre-market. I said, "Oh, DNA tanning. This is weird. What's the significance of this?" Like this is very predictable stuff right here, guys. Once you realize that and you look for these patterns, like this is a nice little U shape, and then the break above the VWAP there. You can get I know I didn't get in this, but like I said, I only have $813, so I could only buy 100 shares, which I'd be up quite a bit right now. But honestly, I don't think I would have held 100 shares through this channel. I probably would have sold right up here, this first touch of $9 for a couple $100. But yeah, now that we know market conditions are hot, and this is U-shaping again, so it's gonna come up to $12 and break $12. Yeah, I get it. You want to build your confidence. You got to build your confidence. That's for sure. But once you get this down, once you get these patterns down, and the market conditions are right, that's so important because the last 2 weeks we've not had good market conditions, and that's why you've seen very small rips with my strategy. We've had very little moves besides BIMI had the big rip, but a lot of the trades that I've made, they've not went on big runs. They've went on nice little rips, but they've not done anything like this. And that's because of market conditions. Now that we have market conditions, this strategy works with this as well. And, that's when you know to keep holding as long as it stays above the VWAP is when you got hot market conditions and you get these big moves. So if you just stick to my strategy or a strategy that you feel comfortable with in market conditions like these, you're going to make money. Like, the only way that you're going to lose on this play is if you do something crazy. Like I don't know, if you got in right here at the top of this ugly candle and then it crashes all the way back down to $8 and you get out, that would have been a bad entry. But you've got plenty of entries on this play. Like, you got the initial VWAP break here on this U shape. You got the high of day break right here, 769 area. You get in this candle. You have it break $8. You could get in at the break of $8. You wait for it to bounce back down. You get in at the bounce of 8. Wait and see it bouncing here, bouncing here. Then right here is a beautiful bounce. And then you could get in at the break of $9. There's a lot of entries, good entries on this play. So as long as you stick to your strategy and it's, a strategy that works for you, you're going to make money in these type of market conditions. And I have a feeling this is going to break $12 because it's building higher lows again. Let's see if it does it or not. DGSC still not really doing much. Unless this cracks. If this cracks here, then there could be a pullback down to the VWAP. But as of now, you kind of got more higher lows building right here. So if these continue up, this is going to break $12 here soon. See, you can even make it a triangle. Triangle. Bam. So, but guys, I'm excited. I'm ready. I am ready for tomorrow. We're in a hot market finally. It has been such an ugly market, been so choppy. There's not been a lot of predictability, and we're finally getting some predictability. And there it goes, popping over 12. Quick little pop. And right back down, so it might take another candle or two. Yeah, there you go. Wise words from Junior. So let's see. I want to see us break $12. We'll see if it does it. Because we still have room to run all the way up to this 200-day moving average at 18. It's not like the stock has any. Let's see. We got some resistance at 1786. A little bit 1651. So there is some more resistance here and there, but for the most part, see, $12 is actually going to be kind of tough because there's a stupid red candle way back here. and the bottom of this candle is at 12.25. So yeah, that's where it's getting held up right now at, is that resistance. But yeah, guys, I'm excited. I'm ready for tomorrow. Let's see, DJSE still moving up a little bit. Quite a bit of ways above the VWAP. But you got a nice VWAP break here. Nice 15 something cents. TRNX. I don't know why I'm having problems saying that. VWAP U-shaped break here. Nice little run up. So that's 3 different plays that you could have. Oh, tops is up to $1. Let's see what happens here. APDN's breaking 12. So this is what I mean by a hot market. We've got 3 plays so far that you could have made money on. APDN is still climbing up there. So it's broke $12. Well, not yet. Like I said, 12.25 is going to be a little bit of resistance. So $1.50 candle. I'm not sure. Are you talking about? Talking about this big candle here, Junior? Or not Junior, Marcus? This big green one here? Because it's a $2 candle. Well, $1.88 candle. But I want to go back to tops in case tops starts getting pumped. Because these shippers are going to heat up too. Most likely. Let's see. The break of $1. Got room to about $1.10 on tops. But no volume right now on tops. I haven't heard much from One Life. One Life, are you still in here? One Life, if you're in here, I know you have scalped the hell out of this play. One Life is pretty much a scalper only, and stock's still moving up. I want to see if he's gotten in this and made any money, because I know he's had to made some money on this, and there goes the break of $13. Yes, sir. Supernova moves, guys. This is what we like. Them parabolic moves. $6 to $13.30. Yeah, I knew it. One Life's in there. It's getting the APDN money. Yeah, One Life is having a great day today. I figured he was. He's trading with a bigger account, and I've seen him scalp several different plays and be successful on them, so I figured he was killing it on this play. Plus, he's been quiet for a while, so I figured he was focusing on this trade. One Life has got a nice scalping strategy. If you got a big enough account, his scalping strategies, I believe, are pretty good. Or at least from what I've seen. I don't know really how consistent he is, but from what I've seen in the chat, there's been several times where he's done some real good trades, some good scalps. All right, Marcus, have a good one, man. I'm going to end the stream here soon too, because I think I'm pretty much going to be done. I'm not looking for anything really at this point. It's almost lunch. Is this going to get halted again? And it looks like we may get another halt on APDN. Yeah, there it goes, another halt. This was a sideways halt though. I don't know. This may gap up. The ask is all the way up to 1628. But yeah, have a good one, Marcus. I'll be ready to go tomorrow. Ready to be able to hit these big trades now that we know market conditions. Yeah, One Life. Are you still in it, One Life? I know you said you sold half of your position, but are you still in on this? Are you still in during this halt right now? So this is going to be interesting because this stock has pretty much went straight up here to $14. One Life is in it. I know you have to be up quite a bit today. You've had to make some serious money today, One Life. But what I want to see is out of this halt, if this gap's above $14, then it's probably going to run to 15, and then we'll have a big pullback. Because I think 15 is going to be pretty strong resistance. Just because, I mean, it's not really on the chart as resistance, but every 25 cents is some type of resistance. And so since we've went from, we broke $10 pretty easily, that'll be a whole nother $5 if it goes to 15. So I think 15 is going to be pretty tough. 216% runner on this guy. But see, the thing is, I'm on a small account, so every trade I make I have to try to maximize it as good as possible. But once you have a big account and say you've got like 25K and you don't have the PDT rule anymore and you can trade as much as you want to, you can safely take entries and exits on this play. You could play this stock like 10 times already. And that's what One Life's doing. He's scalping quick movements and getting money all the way up. Whereas being on a small account, to try to get the maximum amount of money out of this, I would have had to hold this all the way through this channel and continue to hold this one position all the way up this, which is hard to do because, like, once you get up like a couple $100, you're like, well, that's pretty good. I should probably lock this in on a small account. So that's why it's so hard to grow a small account. You don't have quite as many options as you do with a larger account and like margin to where you can trade as much as you want to. But it can get you in trouble. That margin and being able to trade as much as you want to can get you in trouble because you can overtrade. Yeah, so see, this is One Life's third time in. Scalping strategies are great strategies if your account's big enough to do it. Once I can grow this account bigger, I would probably, depending on the market, I'd probably lean more towards doing some scalping too. And a lot of my small wins kind of are scalps. A lot of the wins I've done on this so far are pretty little scalps off of the VWAP breaks. But like I said, we haven't had these type of market conditions where I could hold and get these big moves, because there were several times I held way longer than I should have, and this is why I was holding, because I was looking for moves like this, for these big moves, but we just didn't have the market conditions for it. But we got it now. We're ready to go, guys. Yeah, and One Life's just using a cash account. But still, if you have a big enough cash account, you can still do these scalping strategies as well. Cash accounts, I like being on a cash account. I'd rather honestly be on a cash account than a margin account. Just have your position lift. want to see. I want to. Here comes. So we're out of the halt, and we didn't get any type of gap up. Well, a little bit. 14.24. I want to see what's going to happen here. See what One Life. Oh, big drop. I hope you got out of that. Well, I don't know. You're not in. You're in at what 11.76, so you're still fine. But this is most likely going to get halted on the way down. Yep, that's what's going to happen. So I would assume you got out. Yeah, okay. Good job. Good job getting out of there, One Life. Because this is going to crash back down. So yeah, that's what I was saying. If this didn't get a gap up, or if it didn't get the gap up, it was going to crash. Or if it gapped up, it would hit 15. If it didn't break 15, it would crash. So this is going to come down pretty hard here. Yeah, it's halted on the way down. It's going to come down pretty hard, but it's got to. I mean, we've ran from $8 to $14 with a $6 run in a span of like 15 minutes. Like, it's got to come down at some point. My Thinkorswim froze up for some reason. So yeah, I mean, this stock could still move today, but right now in the next 20 minutes, it's going to keep going down. There's nothing else really going on. So I'm pretty much done for the day. Ready to get it tomorrow. I wanted to see something like this today. I wanted to see a big runner in the penny stock world to get everybody excited. Because last week we had a couple big runners in the mid cap stocks. We had a couple big runners there, but we wasn't quite getting any volume in the penny stock market. And now that a $6 stock has ran to $14, that's going to get traders excited for the penny stock world. So we're going to start seeing the penny stock world heat up. Yeah, I bet you were having a ton of fun. Probably made a killing today, One Life. Congrats on these wins for everybody. Everybody who killed this play, congratulations. This is a great play. Good, a lot of money to be made. But yeah, it's time for the small cap world to move for sure. So I'm excited. I'm ready for tomorrow. I was a little gun shy today, but like I said, I wanted to see some big movements. I was a little sloppy for several trades, and Thursday I kind of got back disciplined and back on track. But I've been waiting for this hot volume to get these big moves. That's what I'm looking for. I want to grow this account, as fast as possible. And hitting $40 here and there is going to take a long time to grow that account to where I want to get it by the time I want to get it there. So I need the market conditions to be hot to get these big runs. I need to start making, $150, $200, $300, growing the account, and then scale it up to where I'm making 400, 500, and scale it up where I'm making 700, 800. And that's how this account's going to grow fast. I mean, you could just do $40 and $50 wins, to grow a small account, but it'd take a lot longer. It'd probably take a year to really get there. And I'm trying to get this account up. I'm trying to get it up that 25K mark in 6 months. So we've got the market conditions now. Tomorrow ought to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. If you got any questions, you can go ahead and ask them. Go smoke you a Victory J. Go get you One Life. You deserve it. You deserve a J, and then go out to breakfast or something. Go treat yourself. Well, awesome job today, guys. Awesome job. Even Jerry with your 5 shares. I don't know where you sold your 5 shares at, but hey, you were killing it. So, alright, guys. Guys, have a great rest of your day. We've got the market conditions we want. We'll be back here first thing tomorrow, ready to kill it. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow.